Good morning, everybody. rvpreper, this Wayne here. Well, this is actually future me for this video. The footage was actually recorded in November of 2004, where I took 4 Battleborn batteries and tore them all down. All of them had the same issue of disconnecting, reconnecting, and stuff that other people has posted about doing the same thing. But I'll show you in mine. I know this was something prior to other people posting videos about, so this is what I found. So hope y'all enjoy it. Well, I decided to cut a Battleborn battery apart. What I did was I didn't cut all the way through. I found out after on one side I was cutting all the way through it, but then I found out I can just cut deep enough just to cut the glue loose, which is what I did. And to get the terminals out, that's kind of like a resin that's in there. I used my oscillating tool here and just kind of went down beside the terminals and got into this thing. And wow, if this is built quality of Battleborn, this is ridiculous. Look at this. That one's completely loose. Oh, that was loose. I can turn it. This is here will be a little loose because it's a nylon style. But check this out. Look at these wires. I haven't touched them. They're completely loose. And this is Battleborn's build quality. Now what I'm going to try to do is put a charger here on the plates themselves and see what kind of charge I can get into it that way. And then we'll see what the BMS does. Because when I put the charger on it, it's showing a little over 11, 12 volts. But the moment you hook anything up, even a light, she shuts off. So I don't know if it's because of these, if this has got something to do with it. First thing I'm going to do is just tighten these up. Then I'm going to try my charger here on the post as normal. Tighten everything up because that shouldn't be loose. And see if that does anything. If it does, that's great. I'll be able to put it back together. I'll be able to put something back in here to seal the battery back up and get it back together. But this is the first one here, and first thing I'm gonna do is see what I can do by getting this one together. I mean, this is just, how loose are these? Let's see. Oh, I can turn that easy. I can turn that one easy. Wow, if that's the quality, it sucks. Because the way it looks, get my light here. I'm just go to plastic, and that bus bar there is just holding on. But all the power comes through this one bus bar, but if that's loose, how are these wires? And wires are tight. Them are loose. Well, yeah. That could be the issue with it. So, I'm going to try to tighten everything up and see what it does. I don't see anything really burnt here on the BMS, but I haven't tried taking the BMS apart or nothing like that. And I just got it opened up, and then I was checking. I'm like, wow, that's just, yeah. Chinese batteries are made better. That's ridiculous. Okay, my crude little setup I have here. I have a battery shunt down here. I've got an XT 60, XT90 plug set up here. Then I got it hooked up to the battery. Okay, now the battery voltage is showing, look at that, 12.15, which earlier when I had it hooked up, before I cut it open, it was reading at 12.03 as well. So, the only thing I did to this is I tightened the connections. That's the only thing I've done. Now, when I did this before, I plugged this in, this would not charge. Bam, I just hooked it up. And look at this. I'm pushing 25 amps into this battery. Earlier, it wouldn't take zero, none, nada. That's something. Just by tightening all the connections up on this, it's working. I'm hoping that's the issue with the other batteries. All it was bad connection of these wires here. You know, I checked every connection on here, snugged them up. This one is, this in here is on a plastic nut. So I didn't tighten it because it needs to be insulated from this bus bar, because this is what comes from the batteries, to this connection here where the terminal is. So it has to be insulated from it so it doesn't so the BMS does its job. Otherwise, if this was a metal bolt, the BMS would be pointless and it would be going constant. But I got this one up and going. I'm gonna put it back together here later on. After I get everything done, then I can reseal it, and then I'll put some sealer here around here. But that one's done. Now hopefully we can find the same issue with these others. So I'm gonna pick out which one has the lowest voltage and check it, and we'll open it up and I'll show you what's on the inside of it. Okay, I got this one open, and I'll show you here. Yeah, it wiggles. See, these wires are snug, but here, look at this. That's, now what I did is put the charger on this, and it was taking like 7, and it would drop down. I would smack on it and it would kind of raise up. So what I did then is I took my little inverter and hooked it up and just went to run the fan, and the moment I did that, bam, it kicked out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check the voltage. Here are the plates first before I do anything, and I'm going to tighten these up, and I'm going to put my charger back on it and see what it does. So far this is battery number 2 with loose connections. That's for a $1,000 battery. Yeah, and this is made pretty much the same day, 8, 11, 12. So yeah, or 8, 11, 21, I'm sorry. So far as 2 of them. I am definitely going to be letting Battleborn know. I think the others I'm going to check and test them as well. So let me tighten these up and let's see what it does. All I did to this battery is I tightened these connections here, and I tightened this one and these 2 right here, and it's charging at 9.5 amps. Before it was only like 4, but it would fluctuate, it would jump up and down. The moment I put the inverter on it, you could turn the inverter on and it would stay on, but the moment you put a load on it, it died out. Well, Now, what I'm going to do is take the charger off. Okay, I have the charger unplugged now. And I'm just going to turn the fan on. Now, just so you see, the wires are coming down into there, coming over into this fan. Turn this fan on. Oh, would help if I turn the inverter on first. Okay, turn the inverter on. You can see it has a little draw of about 0.35 amps. Now I'm going to turn the fan on. Okay, fan is on now. And look at there, I'm pulling 6 amps. It's not dying out. So it was definitely loose connections. But so far, that's 2 out of 4, so I'm halfway there. So hopefully the other 2 will be just as easy. Okay, this is showing 13.04, which should be down. It's not charged all the way, so 1304. And I'm gonna turn this inverter here on, and we'll see what this here does. The moment I put a load on it, bam, this one kicked out. So this probably has a loose connection as well. See, it completely disconnected. So what I'm gonna do, see, now it shows low voltage. So, which we know it's not low voltage because the BMS is going to shut it off before it reaches that low voltage. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this one open, and let's see what it looks like on the inside. It's probably loose connections as well. Hopefully that's what it is. We can get this one back as well. Okay, I got the top cut loose. I haven't pulled the lid off yet. I just got it where it just can pass in. So let's open this up and see what we see inside. Okay, first thing I'm going to look is see where that one's gotten a little hot. That's on the positive side. The negative side looks pretty good there. So let's see. Oh wow, look at that. Imagine that. That one's loose. Let's look this side. Oh wow, look at this. Do you see this? This is it. Is this the build quality of Battleborn? Come on, I mean, I can wiggle them back and forth. That's ridiculous. Yeah, this and like on the others will be a little loose because it's a nylon nut goes through there, but everything else looks good. Oh look, build date 8/11/21. Do y'all see a trend here? 8/11/21, 8/11/21, 8/11/21. Loose wires. What? Something's not kosher here. So let me tighten these up. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna tighten these up. I'm gonna hook up my shunt and my inverter, and we're gonna see what it does without doing anything else, plugging a charger in or anything. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Come on, Battleborn. I mean, for a $1,000 battery, this is the quality. Chinese batteries are doing better than this. Come on, it's ridiculous. Let me hook my stuff up, and then we'll see what this does. I'm just going to tighten these up, hook up my inverter and stuff, and let's see what it does. Okay, I have it hooked back up now. I know previous when I did it, I had the inverter connected directly into the battery, not through the shunt, because I knew what it was going to do. So I've got it hooked up to the shunt now, and turn my inverter on. Well, let's see. At least I can turn the inverter on now. Okay. And I'm going to turn my one little box fan on. There. Turn the box fan on. Look at that. The battery's working. And all I did was tighten up connections on it. That's it. Well, this battery here, it pulled 101 amp hours, so it pulled capacity. So far, I got all 3 of them going. I'm on the last one. This one here doesn't even show a voltage right now. You move it around a little bit, it'll kind of show some voltage, but it doesn't show anything. So we're going to cut this one open and take a look at it and see if it has the same issue as the rest of these. I've tried hooking up the charger to it. It does not waken it up, so we know it's not that issue. So let's cut this one open and see what it looks like. Okay, I figured while I was moving this battery around and cutting it, I would check the voltage again, and hey, look there, showing 13 volts. Just moving it around, so I can almost guarantee this is going to have the same loose connections on the inside as well. So I'm going to finish getting this here cut open and see what's on the inside. Okay, I've got this cut open. I haven't pulled this up yet. I still got all the stuff that's around here, so let's see if I can do this one-handed and open this here up. Just a little at a time here. Put the camera here where y'all can see. Okay, I got the top off now. Okay, and first thing, let's do is check this one. Oh, looky there. Yep. Look at there. Okay, let's check these out. How's that? Okay, well, these are, this one here seems tight. This in here is a little loose, but look at this one. And look at the date. 8/11/21. All 4 of these have the same production date. All 4 of these quit. All 4 of these that I've opened up has had loose connection. So before I release this video, I will contact Battleborn and I'll let you know what they said. Okay, the only thing I did was I tightened up the connection here that you seen was loose inside the battery. I checked these others, they was pretty good. These other 2 that was on this side here, they was alright. The front one was pretty snug, the one that had the 3 wires. The back one, it was loose a little bit, so I gave both of them a little snug. Hooked up my shunt, and I set the battery capacity to 10%. That way when I charge it, I can see what kind of percentage it took to charge this battery up. So what I'm going to do is turn the inverter on here. There's a button, and inverter's on. And turn the fan on. And the battery went to low state of charge. because it's at 10%. That's why. So it's pulling roughly 6 amps as the rest of them is done on the same setup. I did contact Battleborn on this issue back then, and I was told that there wasn't an issue with the batteries. But to me, I didn't buy that answer. And I told them that, you know, I'm going to put a video up about it, and they didn't take too keen about it. You know, that's the kind of how I got from them. So I didn't post a video. It took me a little while finding the footage, so you know, it's taken me a while. It was on one of my other drives. So, you know, to me, like I said, you know, to me that is a build quality issue. It's not a safety issue. To me, that is a piss poor design, in my honest opinion. Now, to me, you know, after going back and watching, you know, my videos and going through my memory of what I remember of the batteries, and like I said, to me that was a quality issue. All of them with the same date code on them. I believe it was 8/11/21. All of them with the same date code, so they was all made the same day. So yeah, I can't see, you know, a company that has tried to stay ahead of the market. You know, when they first come out, you know, that was the best battery around to get, and now they're having the issues, and you know, they've had their response about it, which I'm not going to comment on their response, but I just don't. I think the quality is just, it's not worth it for the price of the batteries and the quality of them. The cheaper Chinese style batteries, a lot of these Chinese style batteries, they've all been working great. They haven't had an issue. But you know, USA made, it's made like shit. To me, it's crap quality. It's junk. So, you know, if they want to come after me because they don't like what I've got to say about their batteries, bring it on, because I haven't done anything wrong. Just stating my opinion on the batteries. I don't think they're worth it. I think they're a hazard to anybody that has them. That is my opinion. So take it with a grain of salt. Questions, comments, please like and subscribe. Give me that thumbs up. I will see you all in the next video.